Hey guys, what's going on? I just wanted to make this video to kind of be a tutorial for Game Maker. This is going to be Game Maker 8.1 Lite. Game Maker 8.1 Lite is the free version, so if you want to go on the website and download it, you can. Took me about 30-40 seconds to download maybe and get it up. You don't have to make an account, I don't think. You can if you want. But I'm gonna go through the tutorial, I guess, for how to make a I might actually go into the tutorial and kind of show you if I can find where it was. I just hit it. If I can find where the actual tutorial was, I can kind of show you what kind of game we're going to be making. Just gotta find where it is. Tutorials. Okay, so we're actually gonna make a game. Keep saying tutorial. That looks like this. Pretty much, there's fruits that move around and they bounce off the edge of the wall here. And they'll just keep bouncing, and you click on them and you gain points. And these bombs, if you click on them, you lose the game. So that's pretty much it. Each each fruit will be harder to click than the next, and each fruit will give excuse me, each fruit will give more points than the other. So I don't really need a tutorial for this. I've already made the game a couple times, made a couple different versions of the game. So we're gonna go ahead and go to File and New, just to start up a new game. As you can see, we have sprites, sounds, backgrounds, paths, scripts, fonts, timelines, objects, and rooms. Now, you might not have timelines, fonts, and scripts. You might have paths, I don't know. I'm actually running on the advanced mode. If you just go here and click advanced mode, it should ask you, like, do you want to do this? This is for, more advanced users. Hit yes if you want to have the exact same, I guess, layout as me. If you're using just the standard version or the recommended version or whatever, you won't have like scripts, fonts, timelines, paths maybe. So, okay, so what we're gonna do first off is we're going to go into create a sprite. And what a sprite is a sprite is, hold on one sec. It's the picture, it's the icon kind of that will be moving around. Like, here, let me show you. We'll do Apple first. So I always do SPR for sprite underscore Apple. Now you always want to name your things this because you want to do SPR so you know it's going to be Sprite. It'll be under the Sprite folder once you've made it. But just so you know, so you don't get confused, if you just name it Apple, you might get confused because there's going to be quite a few apples. So we're going to go to load Sprite. Let's see if I can find where would this be? Where would this be? This might be in where would all the icons for this be? Let me find it. Give me 1 second. I have to go in here. Find Game Maker wherever it is. Okay, Game Maker is not here. That's awesome. Okay, let me think. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Let's go to my app data folder. You might not have to do this because when you hit load, it should automatically go to it. Here's my Game Maker. Sprites. This would be tutorial 1. Here's all our sprites. We have the apple, banana, bomb, cherry, strawberry, and the wall. So I'm actually going to take these and copy. Let me minimize that, I'm actually just going to create a folder and paste these in there just so I have them. And they should load here in a sec, but whatever. Just so I have them on my desktop. Okay, now we have this right here. We've named our sprite Apple. We're going to go to load sprite, find where I put them, and select the apple. Now we have the apple sprite up here. Now if you want to change it in any way, you just go to edit sprite and then you double click on the image and it kind of opens up paint and you can zoom in with the scroll wheel or whatever, and you can edit it however you want. You can erase the middle if you really want. Now on the actual game, this part that I just erased, how it's black and white checkered, this will be invisible right here. You'll actually be able to see through the apple. Now if you want to make it white, just select this and right click to make it white. White means that it's visible. Like if you're, because I have the right click on right, this means it's going to be visible. If it's black and white checkered like that, that means it's going to be invisible. It's kind of hard to explain. But in the game, if it looks like this surrounding, it's going to be invisible. You're not going to be able to see this checkered part. Just so you know, it kind of works like a layer system. Like the apple's one layer, then the background's another layer, or the checkered is another layer. So if you don't understand that, I mean, just play around with it and you'll get it. It's not that complex, but don't save any changes. Okay, so now we have our sprite. It's called Sprite Apple. Gonna go ahead and make sure these are positioned at 0. Okay, now hit OK. Now we have the Sprite Apple. I'm going to go ahead and do this for the rest really quick. So SPR underscore, what will be the next one? Cherry. Just gonna quick do this for the rest of them. Because you're gonna need sprites for all of these. Do. I forget how to spell banana. B-A-N-A-N-N-A. There we go. I guess that's how you spell it. B-A-N-A-N-A. Oh, I put one extra in. My bad. Okay, we have apple, cherry, bomb, banana. Apple, cherry, bomb, banana. We need strawberry and wall. Okay, we'll do strawberry. SPR, straw. I was just gonna name it straw, but whatever. And now we need the wall sprite. So SPR underscore wall. Okay, so now that we have all our sprites for the game, these are all that we're going to need for this game. Okay, so now what you want to do is make a background. See, if you double click this, if you double click this here, you know, it'll kind of minimize your sprites. So it just says the sprite folder. Minimize, if you double, my bad, if you double click this, it doesn't show anything because we don't have any backgrounds in the game yet. So you can either go up here to resources and go to create background, Shift Control B, or you can just go, where is it? Right here. Oh, yeah, right here. Create a background. So we're going to name this BRG back or BKG. I don't know, whatever it is. Underscore wall. Or wait, no. Is that no? Wait, no, wait. That's not right. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Not background. That's my bad. We're gonna have to make a background, but it's not gonna be the wall. So I'll just do back, and then do wood. So now we need to make a background for the map, and you'll see what I mean here in a second. So we're gonna need to go back into our app data. I might just keep this open. Or here, let me right click. Let me copy really quick. This might take a minute to copy all these files, but let me copy these to this folder real quick, just so I have everything on my desktop, because this is gonna get annoying. Really wish I had a drink next to me. Okay. Okay, so now that we have all the Game Maker files there, we're good. So we have backwood. We're going to load the background. And where's the background? Where's the folder? Right here. Tutorials, tutorial 1. Okay, is the background in here? No. Sorry, let me find it really quick. Oh, backgrounds. It would be right where background. Okay, so go into the tutorial 1 folder and double click wood. Now, this is the background. This is what the board, I guess what you'd call the board of the game, is going to look like. And then we'll put the wall sprite around it. You'll see. So just use this, it'll be fine. Hit OK. Okay, the next thing we're going to need to make is a room. Now, the room is the actual game itself. So if you want to make a room, go into resources and go to create room. Or you can click, where is room on here? Is this it? Yeah, you can click here. Okay, so now what I recommend you do is go into settings and make this 1280, or is it 1280? Shit. Yeah, 1280 by 720, I believe. That might be too big, I don't know. Let me actually look at how big that is. I don't know, I mean, for me, since I am running this in 1280 by 720, once you maximize the screen, it should be 1280 by 720. So we're just going to leave it at that. That might be too big. If it is, I'll fix it later. And then I'll tell you later on what to redo it as, if that is too big, which it might be. How do I... Okay, so this is going to be the room right here. This, from here to there, is going to be the room. Okay, so now we have the room made. Click that. Okay, now actually select room 0. Double click it. I forgot to do something. Let me just... where the heck is my scroll bar? There should be like a scroll bar here. I don't like this. like this. It should be here on the side so I can scroll, but it's not here. So okay. So now you're going to take this, make sure backwood is selected. For some reason this isn't working how I thought it was going to work. Give me 1 sec. Let me figure out what I'm doing wrong here. When you oh duh, backgrounds, not tiles. Okay, so click backgrounds. My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't practice this like today. It's been a couple weeks since I've made this game. So go into backgrounds and click this and select backwood. Okay, let me get rid of the grid here for you. So now the background is going to be that wood, obviously. So we're going to hit OK, and we're going to save. I recommend you save every few minutes. So we're going to go into this. So we're just going to save this right in this folder. I'm going to call it tut1. Okay. Now to make sure that the room is running properly, that it's actually there, hit run and run normally. Okay, so is it F4? Yeah, F4 will actually full screen it. I don't know if you guys can see this because I'm using Fraps to record my desktop, but here it is. Here's our room. So that's it. I don't know if you guys could see that. Hopefully you could. If you couldn't, just do what I did and you'll be able to see your room. Okay, now the next thing that we need to do, this is going to take a little bit of time and a little bit of explaining, which I'm not the best at, but I'm trying, is for each one of these sprites right here, we need to create an object. And to create an object, you can go into here and hit create object, which is Shift Control O, or you can click right here. So our first OBJ is what I'm going to name it, OBJ underscore apple. And then we're going to set the sprite for the object. Now these are just the pictures. These aren't what moves around and what you click on. The object is actually what you click on. So in a way we're taking this picture and we're making an object out of it. We're not actually using these sprites. I mean, we are using the sprites, but we're not clicking on the sprites. We're clicking on the object that we've kind of disguised as the sprite. So that's what this is going to be. It's going to be called object apple, and we're disguising it as the apple. Now leave this how it is, leave it visible, make sure solid is off, and turn persistent. Actually, just leave that where it is. Leave these where they are, and you'll be good for now. Just do that for all the for all the sprites. So do obj underscore cherry. Spelled that wrong. Do the same thing for the cherry. Hit OK. Same thing for the rest. There's the bomb. OBJ underscore banana. BAN. I don't know why I'm having a hard time spelling that. It just looks wrong on there for some reason. Okay. And strawberry. OBJ. Strawberry. And for the last one, wall. Now for the last one, for the wall, we're going to do obj underscore wall. We're going to make the sprite set as the wall, and this time we're going to select the solid. Now, the reason for that is when these when these objects right here